Hi, this is Anime Beer and Cake, the video version for episode 7. This is the first part, and I guess this is my segment. And I have my magical remote now, the same remote that a lot of those, weather people that jumps around on TV every morning uses. So now I can like zoom in and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, once again, I'm Mark.
And I'm Chris.
With hats.
With hat again.
Yes, and I'm going to be reviewing YuGiOh 5D. So let's get to it. Anyway, YuGiOh 5D, it came out in July of this year, actually. It's the newest in the YuGiOh franchise. If we have to count them, I think it will probably be the 5th, right?
Do you have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
YuGiOh cards? I had some, but I forgot where I put them at. Anyway, cards probably will be useless in the world of YuGiOh 5D because YuGiOh 5D uses motorcycles to duel now. Basically, it takes place in New Domino City, and
Where's that? I'm sorry, where's that?
New Domino City.
Like where? In Japan, U.S.?
Yeah, I guess
Dominican Republic.
It's supposed to be in Japan, but it takes place way after the Yu-Gi-Oh saga ends. Basically, this is like in a future. And they have this new particular type of duel called Turbo Duel. You know what I mean? In the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, every once in a while, they like to introduce new types of dueling methods. And here I am with the hand movements again. Just pretend that I'm all black and you can't see me and it's just my hands. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh dice monsters. You know what I mean? For people who are fans of Yu-Gi-Oh would know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like that. It's the same thing, but it's just a different way of playing the game. But this time, they use motorcycles, as a way. It's almost like as a platform to conduct their duels with. And these duels are called Turbo Duels.
Turbo Duels.
And yes, they use motorcycles. And the motorcycles are called dual runners. Now, it's almost like post-apocalyptic. You know what I mean? Stop. Anyway, and the main character in this whole thing is called Yusei. And Yusei, he's older. I think this is one of the ways that the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise is almost trying to reach out to a newer audience. Because all of the characters here are old. I mean, they're literally like, probably like 20-something to old people. Everybody's old. Everybody's like all grown up. There's no teenagers running around. There's no kids running around. So I think that's probably one of the main things that a lot of people would notice other than the motorcycles. And it's kind of funny that they use... Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Like... I'm still thinking of the podcast.
Chris, you cannot let the podcast go. Listen to episode 7 of the podcast near the end. When we're doing the odd news.
That one. The segment. What's her name? Simmons?
Oh, yeah. Sue Simmons, the radio reporter. But anyway, we'll get to her later. We gotta do the review now. Yeah, the main character is Yusei. I haven't seen too many episodes yet. I watched 10 episodes. Okay, but I'm pretty sure, it's not really gonna get too much better than this. Yusei, he's kind of older. He kind of lives around this place that's called the Satellite. Which is like a satellite village. Get it? And there's a big evil corporation that's kind of trying to control energy and trying to make more energy. It's a whole energy thing, and they use dueling to kind of almost create energy. Yu-Gi-Oh GX, second season. Anyway, that's what I see so far. And they took the show off air after about 5 or 6 episodes, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's going through a change of hands or something, but it's kind of weird that it just came out. Anyway, a lot of fans, hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh fans, probably don't like this show because it's so different. I like it. I think it's great. I'm going to go on record as saying, yes, it's actually a pretty decent show. If you can get past the fact that it has motorcycles, as a means of conducting duels, you're going to find that it's actually a really good show. This is the first time I actually started watching Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Ohs in Japanese. Because they took it off, American television after 5 episodes, so go figure. But you know what I see so far, I see a very decent show. You know, it's older, it's maturing, it's showing a lot of concepts. It's very helpful now. It's not like before where, you know, the characters themselves would explain it. If somebody busts out a card, every card that's played, they actually have an explanation for it, not just the cool ones like the previous Yu-Gi-Oh franchises. So, you know, the motorcycles is still the thing that kind of gets me, but you know, I'm starting to overcome that. And once you overcome that, you just see, you know, almost like a more mature version of Yu-Gi-Oh. So I definitely think so far it's a very, very good show that Yu-Gi-Oh fans need to check out.
Yeah, I'll check it out myself. I'll check it out myself some of these days. Where's it playing? Where's it playing? What channel?
What channel? I think it's showing up on 4Kids TV, I believe.
Okay.
So I hope they keep airing it.